Hey everyone, it's Irene, the cosplay counselor, your virtual superhero advisor. Now recently, I paid off over $120,000 in student loans. And no, I don't have a six-figure salary or a huge inheritance, but I have 3 really great tips that helped me get through it. And I did it while I was unemployed as well as working part-time, so I know this will definitely help you as well. Now, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Are you ready to learn these 3 tips? Let's go! Tip 1. Target specific loans. Now this concept is something that I learned from Dave Ramsey from the Financial Peace University, so if you're interested to learn more about that, I'll put his link in the info below. This philosophy is one where you will concentrate your efforts on one particular item versus spreading yourself on all of them equally. So you can use one of 2 methods. One, you can either target the loan that has the highest interest rate and then pay that off first, or sometimes if that amount is the highest amount, it might really discourage you. And so a second way to help pay off your loans is to target the loan that has the lowest amount. Because once you pay that off, you'll then feel encouraged and motivated to help do the same for the rest of your loans. So instead of paying them all off equally, try to target one of them so that you can see progress more quickly. Tip 2. Implement spend-free challenges. So these are games that I like to play with myself in order to encourage me to not spend money. So one of my biggest guilty pleasures is to eat out, and as you can imagine, that can be very, very costly. So instead, what I would do is indicate 1 week out of each month where I'm not allowed to eat out at all. And so I need to be really creative with what's in my fridge or what's in my pantry to make delicious meals during that time period. And this has saved me a tremendous amount of money because eating out can be very expensive. Each year I also participate in Lent, which is 40 days of fasting. And so usually I give up something. So it might be giving up eating out during that 40-day period or spending on anything outside of groceries and gas. It can be a challenge, but I save so much money during that time period, and that money that I would have spent on those items during that time, I put it towards my student loans, and it usually takes off a pretty big chunk during that time. Tip 3. Work those side hustles. So there are short-term projects that you can take on to help supplement your income and use to pay off your student loans. So oftentimes I will proctor the SAT, the ACT, work as a Saturday school teacher, and while I would have to give up part of my weekend, it was good money and it was a pretty easy job. In the summertime, there's usually some type of professional development with the schools that I work at, and oftentimes those professional development may have a financial incentive. So I remember one time there was a group of parents who were organizing professional development for learning about the Korean culture, and at the end of that camp I was able to earn a modest stipend. So there are short-term projects that you can take on that will help you pay off your student loans. So those are my top 3 tips on how I paid off my student loans. Do you have a really cool tip that you think we all should hear about? I think sharing is caring, so leave a comment below and let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love it if you would share it. For more information, please check out my website, cosplaycounselor.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!